Hoy hoy chummers, this is Dan the GM, and I'm bringing you Season 2 of What the Dice. This season, 5th edition, Shadowrun, homebrew. But we're not here to talk about me, we're here to meet the players.
Hi, I'm Jared. I play P. Dexter, a petty Deckard who has a score to settle.
I'm Ethan. I play Cypher, the street samurai with questions to ask.
I'm Tizzy. I play Voltage, and it looks like we're going into this face first yet again.
Hey guys, Nightland here, and I play Sparkles, that satyr that has a pocket full of dynamite and a booty like how? Listener discretion advised. Content warning level green. Standard Shadowrun subject matter. Foul language. Sex, violence, drugs. For all of our content warning, none of these subjects go into graphic detail, but it is involved in the story of the episode. Listener discretion advised.
The camera fades in as we hear an alarm finally get turned off. We look around the room and we see the elf, his head covered by a pillow, his hand reaching out blindly for the alarm. We can see the tiredness as he finally pulls the pillow away from his head. He looks at his comlink, Sunday, 6 a.m. He lets out a soft sigh as he stands, goes to the kitchen and starts to brew himself a fresh cup of soy calf. You can see it in his eyes, you can see it in his demeanor. The all-day class of how to be a manager for Renraku was mentally exhausting. It is only the first class of a multiple class promotion. As he reaches over to his comlink to turn on the radio, he stops. He sees a strange code flash across his screen as all of a sudden the speakers in his apartment static. Man, oh man, where did I put that piece? Over here? No. Over here? No. Well, crap. Seems as if I lost that spare deck. Well, wait, is that flashed again? Well, son of a... by the great dragon... Hey, everyone, this is Edis Box, and I am coming at ya, bringing you the truth. So, I'll run us. Got rid of the bears and chairs, now they got the one god. Oh, and did I mention they're now blasting trog metal over these PAs of a AAA high-class building? Yeah, well, it's not a building, it's more of a parking garage, but it's not the point. They are blasting trog metal at such a volume, it's actually physically hurting. It's kind of a cool idea. You need a distraction and you need something hard and heavy? Reach out to the trolls. They know how to rock better than anyone. Well, speaking of rock, how about we get rocking? And let's get on with the story, shall we? So hang tight while I hit that beautiful play button. We find ourselves in a peaceful main street. Wage slaves are walking down the roads, enjoying their overpriced soy bucks, their snacks. And as the camera slowly pans towards a parking garage, we hear the absolute dirtiest, grungiest trog metal blasting from the speakers at full volume. The camera quickly pans in and sees two vehicles waiting to leave as a guard is yelling into a comlink. We come back as the team is now all kind of working together to get this prized vehicle out. Who wants to do anything?
Well, Cypher is kind of aggressively drumming on the steering wheel of the truck right now.
How aggressively are you strumming?
Not hard enough to break the steering wheel.
Well,
but I'm enjoying the music.
Voltage, what are you doing?
Waiting patiently. I was kind of hoping you'd make him roll an edge, see if he bashes into the horn.
A minute or two goes by as this guard is yelling, and you can see that he is yelling into the mic. He can't hear, and eventually he just hangs up, walks out, and knocks as loud as he can on the Bentley's window.
I roll it down.
He shoves the paper in your hand. He is yelling over the music, so you are literally getting, "Park it! I'm calling the owner!"
What?
He yells it again.
We're good? Well, thank you. I'm gonna start rolling the window up.
I'll be giving them the thumbs up too.
You know what? Let's give you etiquette, because you're not really conning him, you're just playing along that you hear him. I'll give you etiquette on that one.
Okay.
3 hits.
Okay. He steps in front of the vehicle, placing one hand on it and his other hand on his weapon.
Run this motherfucker over.
Hey, Cypher. He just told me that I needed to park it. I played around and made it think like I thought he was telling me we're good to go, and now he's got his hand on his gun.
Can I actually hear him calling me or no?
Yes, over the sub vocals, because it's off of your throat, you can hear it.
Okay. You're not buying that, you said you could go, huh?
Doesn't seem like it.
I'd say just park it, boys, and tell them you'll come back later while they sort the paperwork out.
Yeah, I'm in agreement with Sparkles. There's no reason to, because unless you've got a gun, or you want to fist fight this guy, I don't think we're going to go anywhere with the car at this point.
We can always get new papers and come back.
Park the car, and you back over his ass with that truck. Kidding, don't do that. Park the car.
I mean, Dexter, you're still in their thing, so you're still in their host if you want to do anything.
Hey Dexter, can you see if his gun is linked to him so you can make it not fire?
Dude, we're getting too much heat. Just park the car and go, hey, whatever, we'll be back.
She's the rational one, boys.
That's a scary thought.
Yeah, that's a terrifying thought.
Real quick to de-escalate the problem, Cypher will hop out and go up to the guard and ask what's up.
He turns and he is yelling, "We can't get a hold of the owner. There's something going on, and I'm not going to let this car leave. If this car leaves, I get in trouble. You get it? So park it until we can figure out what's going on."
Cypher will nod at him and tell him that you've got some of the best garage music he's ever heard.
Do you actually believe that?
Yeah, Cypher enjoys trog music.
Roll me an etiquette.
Let's see if I get my character sheet. Aha! I've got my character sheet up again. 3 hits.
All right, he nets. Oh no! Ty goes to you. He just, like, it looks like he's about to yell at you again, and then stops. It goes, "Yeah, it's fine. It's just really loud. Give me a sec. Let me try calling admin again."
I'll stop him. I'll go talk to my suit guy here. We'll park it. Don't worry, man.
All right, cool. Just, you know what? Just you guys come into the office. I can hear you. I can turn on the sound dampeners. We might be able to figure this out.
he walks off.
All right. Well, he'll go over to. He goes, yeah, park it. He's not happy with this, and I don't want to push it of him calling any more golden security down here.
That and it might make us harder to get back in here later.
Is the guard already in his office so can't hear us?
He is
obviously
walking into the office.
Oh, I have
So-
sub-vocal anyway, so...
Yeah, you have sub bulk, so you don't have to worry about. In an environment like this, you don't have to worry about them hearing you as long as you're using your sub folks.
What more can we do on the next try on this?
Make sure we're completely prepared this time.
What did we need this time that we will have next time?
Well, if we had to tow this thing, unless I'm dragging it behind me, we don't have a tow hitch. And we're kind of missing a few odds and ends, so let's just park it. We can always come back later.
Sabotage it before you leave, boys.
Good call, Dex.
Dexter, please roll me a hide.
5 hits.
You net 1. As you are kind of in their host, you feel this pulse of a code sent through as you see the Matrix Spider come out of the security room, and he is moving towards the entertainment to find out what's going on. In that second where you hear the door start to open, you are able to duck behind something and hide. Give me a edge roll, please.
No hits.
As that door locks behind him and he walks off to mess with the entertainment system to correct what's going on.
Since I'm back in here, can I see if I can set up that back door for myself now?
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead and give me you're gonna need some mark, so go ahead and give me, what was the mark command? Do you want to hack on the fly, or are you gonna brute force it?
I'm gonna hack on the fly.
All right.
4 hits.
I will allow you to spoof the command to make it to where you have user access, not like admin access, but you'll be able to log in as, John Smith number 2.
All right.
And then you're following you're doing the safe way out?
Yeah.
Okay. Voltage and Cypher, after a minute or two, the volume of the music starts to go down and it clicks back over to the ambient kind of jazz music that was playing. The guard comes out and he is visually calmer. Seems like the loudness of the music was probably getting to him with everything that's going on. He walks up and he scratches his head and goes,
Look, sorry, it's been a day. We can't get a hold of the owner. They're out of town. So we are going to reach out to somebody that's on the contact list to see if we can't find out what's going on.
All right.
If you don't mind, can you go put the vehicle back where it belongs, and I'll reach out and see what's going on and see if I can't find out what's going on. Maybe, we've had some weird glitches the last couple of days. If this is what's going on, fine. I don't want to lose my job.
Yeah, we get it, man. No one needs to lose over a job over something stupid.
Hey, I appreciate it. And, I appreciate it. And I'm sorry about the music. Yeah, the music's great and all, but it's hard to think when it's that loud.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, all I was doing was just drumming to it, so it's all good.
All right. So yeah, just take the vehicle up top, and what I'll do is I'll clear the parking validation again. That way you don't have to reach out to the owner. If you give me a contact number, I'll let you know if we can get the clearance, and we'll deal with it from there.
Yeah, elf guy there. He'll get talk to him for the number.
The guard looks at Voltage.
I've already rolled up my window, yeah? Yes.
He walked over to y'all, yeah.
I'm gonna pretend like I
Didn't see him just walk up, subvocal to Dex. Like, hey, he said there's a contact list for this vehicle. Do you think you can find it and add a number that we have?
Not from here, but maybe later.
Okay. Alright. I'm gonna roll my window down now.
He looks at you, goes,
So your mechanic buddy is saying that I need to get your contact information. I told him everything that's going on, so you got a contact information for your company so I can get this dealt with.
Oh yeah, sure, give me a second. Hey guys, what phone number should I give this guy?
Just give him your burner phone.
Do I have a burner phone?
as part of a runner lifestyle, yes, you have a burner phone. You always have at least one burner phone.
Okay, and I guess I would just get another one at like a stuffer shack?
Yeah, you just break it, smash the SIM card, and grab a new one. They sell them out of vending machines type thing. Like, these are your pay-as-you-go kind of phones.
Okay, I'll give him my burner phone number then.
Okay. He takes the number, he goes,
All right, so go park the car. I'll go talk to admin. You guys head out. It could be a couple of hours before I'm able to get this solved.
Not a problem.
We jump to Sparkles, who is down a couple of roads, or about a half city block. As you pop up in some alley, you kind of startle a couple of kids who are spray painting graffiti on a trash or on a dumpster.
She just kind of gives him a little like peace sign and a wink, and turns around, hits the streets.
You hear a couple of them kind of like, not snicker, but that like, I guess the only way you could think of it is like, meeting a celebrity and passing that like, oh my god, was that who I think it was? But not more of like you feel like they clock you as a runner.
Yeah, that's why they got the wink. And she'll turn around and just hold her finger up to their lips, or her lips, and just give them kind of that look as she turns back around and keeps walking.
Okay. It doesn't take you long to get back to the soy bucks. The 2 fires have been dealt with at this point. A couple of squad cars do pass you going towards where the stuffer shack was, but then they seem to turn down a road to...
She's just gonna keep strolling like it's just another day.
Are you heading back to the soy bucks?
No.
All right, where are you headed?
Probably to the soy bucks a block or 2 over.
Okay.
She's not gonna return because there was no cameras that showed that there was cameras showing that she left, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, she can come back then. Check on Dexter.
All right. Dexter, you find yourself in the bathroom and your poop on a loop is still going.
Yeah, I'll turn that off.
You time it where it clicks off, where there's that nice, satisfying splash, and you flush, hopefully. And, do you wash your hands, or are you a dirty, dirty boy?
I mean, I was in a public bathroom. I'm definitely gonna wash my hands.
Yeah. As you two reconvene, you see as the security guard for the garage is back inside the booth. Voltage and Cypher, is there anything else you want to do as you park the vehicle?
What can be done to that? I'm thinking that would be like a
yank a fuse.
You can always leave the dashboard light on, or like the car light internal, so its battery dies.
That too.
Oh, legitimate. Dan, is that accurate? Like, do they have that type of setup with these vehicles?
Yeah, I mean, if you left the dome light on, it could drain the battery. If you left, the only thing that you wouldn't be able to quote unquote drain the battery on was the grid link, because that's going to run off of a different power supply. But running the battery, you could leave the headlights on. You could leave a door slightly ajar so that it's got the bing, 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 as well as the dome light on. A couple of things you could do. You could also just reach underneath and start yanking fuses.
I kind of like the draining the battery aspect, because then they'll already have us on file
with a battery problem.
With a battery problem, and then we'll have a more legitimate coming in for it. I like that idea.
All right.
We'll leave the headlights on or something. What do you think?
I don't think leaving the headlights on is good, because someone's going to walk by and notice that, gee, this car's headlights on.
But someone might not notice a dome, like the internal car light, like the dome light.
Right, okay.
Or just leave the dome light on and maybe yank a fuse or something before as you're getting out or something. I don't know.
Who's the car guy? Come up with an idea for that.
I don't think any of you guys have knowledge vehicle repair.
Damn. Alright.
I have mechanics automotive.
Oh, yeah, then that would work. You could roll that, and that would give you a couple of options.
One hit.
Yeah, easiest way is leave the door just slightly open to where it's not latched and the light is on, and just reach in and just yank a handful of fuses out of the interior fuse box. Doesn't matter what fuses you yank. If you start yanking fuses, they're gonna go to something important.
All right, I will. Hey, Voltage.
What's up?
As we're pulling up, it'll tell them once you park, turn the headlights off, all that. But reach down, just reach down to this spot, pull a small handful of fuses out, and leave the door just a smidge unlatched.
Got it. Consider it done.
Right. For this to work, I just need one simple roll. I need a sneaking roll. Or a sleight of hand. Or is it palming? Palming. Sorry, it's not sleight of hand, it's palming.
Oh yeah, there is a palming.
I will also give you a +2 because you were told where things were at.
You were given instructions. And so the +2 is you add 2 to your dice pool when you roll.
Yep.
Got it.
Because I'm helpful.
4 hits.
All right. You were able to reach in and you yank about 6 fuses out of this fuse box. And as you exit and you just slightly tap the door, it kind of closes just enough to where the system doesn't register that the door is closed.
Is there a dinging?
There is a... As you were getting out, yes, once you shut, quote unquote, shut the door, it was super, super faint, but you do know that there is a slight dinging sound.
Okay.
So, leaving, or is there anything else you want to do?
Well, I'm going to kick Cypher out of the front seat of my car.
You're going to kick me out of it, are you?
Playfully.
You need to fix it. I'll just tell him you need to fix your seat so it's comfortable to drive this thing, you know?
Do you want to ride in the passenger or the trunk?
You would think you can get me in the trunk, go for it.
It's technically he drives a truck. It's a bed.
I know. That's why Cypher's like, go for it.
Do you want to ride in the passenger seat or the bed?
Do you want to look more suspicious or not?
Then hush up and get in the passenger seat.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Dan, I did grab my paper from the other car.
Okay, that's fine. So, where do you guys... So, as you leave, you're able to leave without a problem. Are you picking up the other 2 runners, or are you just leaving?
No.
There was a 2-part to that question.
No was significantly for the first part, not the latter. Don't want to be picking up a Decker.
Hey, P. Decker, Voltage, Sparkles, you guys want us to pick you up somewhere else, or are you guys going to get your own way back to where we're going?
She goes, I'm back with Dexter. We can get a VTOL and meet up.
Where do we want to meet?
At our hideout? Oh,
You have a
wait.
hideout.
Oh, did you find one for us, huh?
No, I didn't.
Damn. Let's find somewhere we can go so we can sit down and plot this better so we don't run into as many roadblocks this time.
I know a good restaurant.
You buying?
What?
So don't you mean parking blocks?
Yeah, that works too.
You paying, or we all contributing this time?
I mean, if you guys want to fit your own bill, I'm fine with that too.
Yeah, we'll see wherever we're meeting up.
All right, who's picking the place to meet up?
I thought that was Sparkle said she had a spot.
Don't I know like a good like little bar that has like little runner cubbies for people to sit back and plot?
We were just there.
Yeah.
Oh, are you talking about 404, or are you talking...
Yeah.
All right, so back to the Decker bar?
Yeah, because I mean, if he needs to do some decking, right?
I do. I need to get in there and make sure I'm on that contact list.
All right, so back to Alt F4.
Sounds good. We'll meet you there.
Hey, everyone. Dan the GM here. Here to interrupt halfway through the show because it's mid-roll time. So I'm going to make this short. I'm going to make this sweet. First and foremost, thank you for listening. If you want to help support the show, do not forget to like, subscribe, rate, review on anywhere you can. It helps us fight those algorithm monsters. If you are wanting to help more than just with that, you can head on over to patreon.com/whatthedice and become a patron and get something like this, a shout out. So first and foremost, before I go into the whole Patreon thing, thank you Lady Lumi, Ethan, and A Relic for all your continued support. Your continued support helps us keep the lights on and helps us to continue to produce this show. I cannot thank you enough for that help. If you want your own shout out, all of our Patreons get that. If you are a paying tier, you get it. We're working on a podcast that is Patreon exclusive for Nightland and I. We are still working on it. They're currently in the story aspecting of it. We're trying to figure out exactly the story we want to tell. So if you want to hear that, you want to make sure you are joined in over on the Patreon. If you do ever want to hang out with the crew, don't forget we have a Discord, and on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I stream over on twitch.tv. If you want to come hang out with me and chit-chat, talk about the show, things like that, you can head on over there, Tuesdays and Thursdays, usually anywhere between 4 and 5 Central Standard Time to about 8. So, there's also that. And of course, the last thing I've got on the list for our mid-roll is our monthly promo. This month, of course, is Resting Glitch Face. They are an amazing group of women doing an amazing job in the Shadowrun community as podcasters, and I am so happy that they came out with their 3rd season. And I really hope they tie up all those loose ends from season 2, because there was a lot of them, and I can't wait to see how those women deal with all that chaos. So take a listen to their promo.
2081 has been a hell of a year for St. Louis, Missouri. An astral anomaly left a 2-mile radius around downtown a toxic hellscape, and the residents have been left to pick up the pieces, but the hits just keep on coming. At the center of it all are the Glitches, a Shadowrunning team made up of Bianca the Face, aka Eris, Val the Technomancer, aka Binary, Joe the Muscle, aka Collateral, and Jet the Sneak Thief, aka, well, Jet. Some of us are better than others at sticking to a code name. The girls attempt to navigate the criminal elements of the St. Louis streets, all while looking out for themselves, each other, and the people they love.
If you want more of the Glitches, feel free to drop into the Gamers Table Discord or check us out on the socials at Resting Glitch Face. You can find us on all major podcatchers or check out our Patreon. Thanks for listening.
If you want to check them out, if you head on down into the description, I've got a link to their Spotify as well as their Twitter. Don't forget to go give them a shout out, a listen, whatever you want to do for them. They absolutely deserve all the love in the frackin' world. So that's it. I'm going to shut up and let you get back to this week's episode. And of course, my friends, as always, may the dice gods bless your every roll. There's a short ride for everyone while we all meet at Alt F4. Down in the belly of this Decker bar, we find the team sitting around a table. There's snacks and drinks, as they are now given their white noise generator so that they can plan in peace.
So, thoughts, guys, on how that went?
We're not dead.
Yeah, that's very true. We're not dead yet.
Hey, and we got the berries and cherries off of us, but what do you think took the guard dude off?
Probably an amalgamation of things. I mean, well, I don't think we planned that planned it as well as we could have.
He was upset about nobody answering, everything being messed up on his end, loud music.
Yeah, that was after the fact, but like, why did he even call the guards?
My guess is probably because we don't look like a tow company.
Well, yeah, I guess that's true.
I mean, your suit's nice, but it doesn't scream mechanic.
Yeah, that's true.
I told him I was the front desk guy. I don't work on cars.
Yeah, okay, and how many front desk guys come out?
More than you think.
Clearly.
I want you to roll a con.
No one believes that.
Nobody, right? Like, can I like roll against this?
You can roll judge intentions.
Yeah. Is that everyone rolling judge intentions against him?
If nobody believes him, yes.
How is this conning?
Because
You're right.
it's a con.
Because you're trying to make me believe front desk people go out on mechanic repair runs.
He better have a negative.
5 hits.
Gotta beat 5.
I got 2 hits.
Nothing. I refuse to believe that. I'm a thinking human being.
3 hits.
All right, so you guys didn't beat it, so you don't have to necessarily believe him, but you can't to prove that he's not right. So
He's just getting the little like, because I'm still
Side-eye.
wearing my visor. It's that like straight line stare, like 2 little straight lines, like my eyes are clearly narrowed, like,
You're getting the fragging side eye.
Okay, but what do you need to log back into and do, Dexter? I guess there was a problem with paperwork?
I know the guard guy said that there was it almost looked like the paperwork was wrong, I'm guessing because we just piggybacked it onto another order and changed it around a little.
I mean, I guess that makes sense. So maybe we can clear it up. I mean, it's a good thing that they can't get a hold of what's her name?
Yeah, they said they couldn't get a hold of the owner and they couldn't hear their admin due to the music going.
Yeah, that was a sick move on Dexter's part.
Yeah, I figured we needed a distraction. I definitely need to get in there and put in better paperwork.
All right, well, we're here, so I'll order us some drinks or I'm going to get myself a drink at least.
Yeah, once I'm done.
I could use a drink. Let's see what do we got to drink here anyway?
This is a bar, remember?
So you are wanting to get back into that node and add a little bit more legitimate paperwork, or?
Yep.
Okay.
So guys, quick question.
Huh?
If we're gonna pretend to be a tow company, where's a good place to get a cheap hitch?
Motor
Just
Haven.
rent a car.
Yeah, or you can rent something with a hitch.
I figure Motor Haven would probably be cheaper than renting. Less paperwork too.
Yeah. No paper trail.
I'm all about no paper trail at this point.
She's gonna kick her hooves up on the table, and she's actually gonna send a text out to Motorhead.
Okay.
Sitting there going, hey, you got an extra hitch laying around?
Give me an edge roll. See how long it takes him to get back to you.
2 hits.
With 2 hits, you send out. Are you calling or are you texting?
It is a text.
So takes about a solid 5 minutes before you start to see the little dots pop up on the screen as he is typing. Why do you need a hitch? Or is this one of those I don't want to know?
'Cause I need a hitch? Question mark?
What are you hitching up to, or what are you trying to tow? What do you need it for? There's a couple different hitches and a couple different options.
We got a truck with no hitch that needs a hitch so we can tow a fancy car.
Okay. Comes up with ... and another ... Then you get a 100 new yen. You pull it. You find it. You pull it. I'll mount it.
Where can I find it and pull it?
You literally get a GPS drop, a pin drop.
All right.
Do you want to look at the pin drop?
Yeah, I'll look at the pin drop.
It looks strangely familiar.
It's
like
his place. Okay.
Yes.
Because, all right, I'll go digging.
All right.
All right. Once she says that, she goes, well, so Motorhead said it'll cost us 100 new yen if we find it and pull it. He'll attach it.
That's fair.
Better than the 700 you were looking at earlier.
Yep. Alright, so now, okay, we'll have a hitch. Now we need to kind of look semi-professional. And yeah. Anyone know a good place to contact for temp signage for the car?
I mean, there's all kinds of print shops. I'm sure we can, just come up with a quick logo and print it.
Yeah, works for me then.
Anybody else have any ideas?
Voltage, you...
Not I.
No. We got to get on their contact list.
Hey Dan, can I roll a security protocol to see what would be their move on once they do get a call from the actual owner when they realize that their battery is out?
Well, they've already made note that they can't get a hold of the actual owner.
One second. I need to clarify something. Didn't the security guard ask you guys to drive it back up there? That was why I told you to sabotage it before you got out.
Yep.
Not a problem. So yeah, the car is now parked back into its original parking space with the battery going to be dead in X amount of time. That way, it's going to be a legitimized call that there is a problem with the car, so that we can return to go and fix the car.
The problem with that is the Johnson said. I mean, we're gonna have to check with him and see if that's how he wants to do it. He wanted us to get the car away from her.
Understood, but he doesn't care how it gets disposed of, or how we do it, or how long it takes.
As long as his name ain't dropped and he isn't involved, he doesn't care.
I was gonna say call it, roll a grenade under it.
We want to sell the car.
Don't you want your safe house?
I kind of just want to get paid and get the job done.
The car is the payment. He's not paying us.
Well, all right then. That's that. Should have driven that bitch out of there.
I tried.
I told you to listen to Sparkles, and there's a reason for that.
She told me to park it.
Yep. You did the right thing. Did the right thing.
Bolton is gonna grunt at this.
All right, so we have Sparkles planning on getting the hitch. What else do we got planned going on?
Somebody needs to go get a logo made, and Dexter needs to hack.
Well, who wants to go do the logo and who wants to go pull off a hitch?
Something tells me I'm gonna need another burner phone, so I'll get the hitch while I'm at the stuffer shack.
You're not going to a stuffer shack to get the hitch. You're going to Motor Haven and digging through the junkyard and finding one.
I can't just buy one at the stuffer shack.
Okay, if you want to pay $700 for it, go ahead. But he says he'll do it for $100 if you pull it.
And he'll mount it for us.
Duly noted.
You better take that deal, because I'm not chipping in.
But that's your call, dude. If you want to pay $700, go ahead, or $100, whatever you want to do. But I ain't paying for a $700 hitch.
Oh no, it's an upgrade to my car. I'll pay it, but yeah, I definitely would rather pay $100 than $700.
I said I'll throw in $20 if you only pay $100, since it's for the job.
Nah, don't worry about it.
But not if you spend in $700. I'm not helping you there.
No.
Because, well, I can go find a print shop if nobody else wants to.
I'll help pull the hitch.
And Dexter, you're safe here, right? You don't need anybody here to babysit?
Nah. I mean, unless someone's gunning for me and they know I'm here and just walk in and hit me with that sweeper, I'll be fine.
All right, cool. Well, I'm going to go get us a logo.
All right. So with ease, Sparkles is able to find one of these flyby, like one of these quick printer shops that print on magnets. That's easy enough to do.
Gecko printing.
Yeah, Gecko printing. Voltage and Cypher, you guys are going to go pull the hitch.
Yeah.
All right, I need you guys to roll a perception.
2.
So we got 2 for Voltage. What did you get, Cypher?
3 hits.
All right, between the two of you, you are able to find a hitch. It's not in great condition. It's got some oil leaks in it. It's the wire's a little tore up and rusty, but it's still in working order. And it's got a little 20-foot cable on it.
Yeah, the hitch good enough to be able to tow that car out of there if we needed to.
Oh yeah, definitely.
All right. Cypher will look over at Vulture. He's like, hey, maybe this will also come in handy for another job later. You never know.
It's possible.
Or you can go camping. Your choice.
No thanks.
And Dexter, I'm guessing you are jumping in to the back door you opened up?
Yep.
As you log in, the host is a bustle. There are more users going on. It looks like they are working on upgrading the MP3 player because they have found flaws in it. It looks like they're trying to correct some of the mistakes that happened that they are viewing as, glitches. So they're having a couple of spiders working around. How do you want to proceed?
I don't. If they're fixing glitches on the things they've noticed, if that's all they're doing, and they're not messing around anywhere else, I'll leave them be. I'll come back later. I don't want to call attention to something else. I'm going to slide right back out.
All right, as you slide back out, it takes a couple of hours, but the hitch is mounted. You pay Motorhead his 100 new yens. Sparkles has the magnet placard, And I'm assuming you all meet up back at Alt 4?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
As you all kind of get back in place and everyone is pulled to their end of this round 2 of their planning, is there anything else you want to grab or acquire before?
Some actual mechanics jumpsuits would be good, guys.
Oh, hey, I also have a question. In case it's the same guard and we roll back up with the same truck, but all of a sudden we have a logo on there, is that gonna look sus? Should we spray paint it a new color or something?
That's a valid question. That's a valid point.
Because we could just be like, yeah, no, yesterday was a loaner truck, da-da-da-da-da-da, or like whatever, you know?
Yeah, loaner truck, or we just got our, we're a starter company after all. Maybe we just got our stuff.
Yeah, that's true. We don't have to paint it. I just thought I'd ask.
I mean, it could probably use a good paint job.
What are you trying to say?
That could have used a paint job. Give it a little style, you know.
It could use a new paint job.
I'm pretty sure Motorhead ain't gonna have no problem painting it for you. For like a couple extra crud.
But it's your truck, man. Ultimately up to you.
But we should
I can just paint it back with how much union we're going to be getting for this new car.
Hey, there you go. That's one way to look at it.
Who knows? Maybe we can keep going on this little... Maybe we get more calls with the tow company.
So you guys need to find some mechanic suits and paint job? We good?
Oh, the front desk man.
You're getting a suit.
Cool, I'm already in a suit.
I'll smear grease all over your fancy suit there, buddy.
Don't you dare touch my suit.
Then that mechanic jumpsuit sounds like a good idea, huh?
Voltage is gonna sigh very loudly. Fine.
You'll give him a good slap on the back. There's the spirit.
Don't touch my suit.
Does anyone have any contacts for any tailors, black market specialists, armorers, or anything of the sort?
I believe I do.
Okay.
What about a janitor?
I will allow a janitor.
I've got an ID manufacturer, and I have a fixer.
Fixers will help. Fixers, it's going to cost you more because they're going to have to reach out to somebody. If you have tailors, janitor will allow, armor, black market, things like that.
Okay. Isn't there like a Goodwill that we could go and look for like a freaking jumpsuit at?
They would probably already have logos attached to them, but that is you could, if you want to go that route, you could roll an edge to see if you luck out. I need to know what are they, and I need to know what their loyalty is.
It's Matt Mill, janitor, loyalty 2.
All right, so give me 2d6.
2 hits.
The phone rings once, and Matt answers like instantly. In the background, you hear what sounds like a sink running. What's up?
Hey, Matt. Cypher, how you doing?
Getting ready to start long drag of Drac. What you need?
I'm just out of curiosity. You got 2 mechanic or janitor style suits I could use?
I think I got some spares somewhere in the back. You need them new? You need them used? You need them like color? What are we talking, man?
I mean, as long as it's not like overly blinding colored, any color would work. New sounds good. Used even better.
Give me a sec. Yeah, I got some like off brown ones that are covered in all sorts of like ick and grime. One of our radiators exploded and sprayed it with this nasty crap, so it's clean. It's just stained to hell and back.
That's fine.
Yeah. What sizes do you need?
He'll give voltages. Hey, Voltage.
What's up?
What's your size of your suit, man?
Dan elf size?
So yeah, just go elf and elf troll. Like get generic sizes. Like,
all right. He's like, need a suit, one big enough for an elf, one big enough for a large troll.
Yeah, I got some. I got those. You're gonna have to swing by the warehouse, pick them up. I'm in the middle of sitting down to clean up another mess.
Sounds good, man. What do I owe you for it?
let's call it 50 million for the pair.
Deal.
All right, cool. Yeah, come pick them up whenever you're here. It's just me in the warehouse tonight.
All right, man. Take it easy and hang in there, man, with that mess.
Yeah. Last time I click.
All right, guys. I got us suits.
Oh, neat. Wonderfully done. So we need a logo next?
You got the logo.
Alright. Yeah.
So there was the question for painting the truck, if that was an option, and I think someone said something about tools.
Yep. Dude, anyone got access to some decent tools?
No.
I
Hey.
sure don't.
Stuffer Shack, hell of a thing. Just grab some
Yup.
El Basico tools. We can consider that part of lifestyle because it's a Stuffer Shack. They're going to be pretty much your dime store, run-of-the-mill garbage tools, but they'd pass in a pinch.
Right.
Okay.
You know, go in, shovel, duct tape.
Hammer, nails.
Don't look suspicious.
All right. I could probably do an automotive roll on at least the type of correct tools to look for.
And some jumper cables.
Yeah, it would be just a gimme. Like, Stuffer Shacks are going to have, like, your El Basico, like, mechanic tools.
Oh, okay.
No, like, they'll have, like, your generic, like, you know, your first day as a mechanic, you need some quick tools. You can go to Stuffer Shack, buy some quick tools. They're not going to last you a whole long time, but you got tools for when you need them.
The security guard, why do you have a shovel? Dude, have you ever seen some of the weird stuff that happen to cars these days?
As you all are pulling up to pick up the jumpsuits, there is a moment of calm. Music's playing on the radio as Voltage, your burner comm starts to ring.
Hey guys, my burner phone's ringing. Should I pick it up?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll answer the phone.
As the phone, as you pick up, you hear the voice of the security guard.
Hey, this is that mechanic elf from earlier today, right? I got the right number this time?
Sure, what's up?
Yeah, apparently when you guys parked the car, the system is coming up as a bunch of red errors. The driver of the car came up to get something, tried to turn it on, and it was throwing up every error known to man. They're pissed off at you guys. You need to come get this vehicle and get it fixed now.
Oh, okay. Right on it.
Yeah. So, I'm going to be able to buy you a couple of minutes. I'm going to get this driver out of here so he doesn't breathe fire down your neck. But, yeah. I hope... I just be glad the owner isn't here. Hurry the frag up.
The phone goes dead.
Alright, guys. Well, apparently somebody got to the car and saw a bunch of red flags. Somebody's pissed, and we gotta go get the car right the frag now.
Alright, well, we're set up for it, right? We got our suits. We got the hitch. We got our logo. Got our gun, so we're good, right?
Yeah, I'm not too sure. So he wants it right now. Dan, are we in same day?
Yeah. It's only been a couple of hours.
I would say not putting anything on the car right now because for us to get all this fix-ups, it doesn't look good.
All right,
I don't think.
Put the sticker on it, but the hitch we need, and
Hitch is already on.
okay, and the tools, so that way we look legit. This time you're coming back in your suits, your mechanic suits.
Should I still be in my suit because he bought me?
No.
No, you're wearing a mechanic suit, buddy.
It's after hours now, too. They don't have a front desk man on this late.
As the team costumes up and starts their drive back to the garage, we are going to end this episode here as we watch P. Dexter and Sparkles get dropped off about a block away to walk to the Soy Bucks as the other two drive up towards the garage, hoping that this plan still has a chance to succeed. And this is where we end this week's episode. The camera fades in and we are watching our nondescript elven friend slowly pull away from one of the fancier soy bucks that's in the area. With a cup of hot, fresh soy bucks in one hand, he reaches over to turn on the radio. As it clicks on and the power begins to start to flow to the console, we hear that oh so familiar static fill the air. Well, if that don't beat all. If that just don't beat all. Seems our runner friends got our second shot at grabbing that oh so elusive car. Well, getting it now is just a matter of getting there, hitching it up, and driving off. Well, depending on if that hitch ever got hooked up, but that's neither here nor there, honestly. They'll find a way to get it out. Now the fun part, getting it hidden, finding a fleecer, and fleecing it. Because let me tell you something about the shadows. If you don't have yourself a really good fleecer, you can sit on something that is Nova hot for too long. And then you got the Star, you got Red Raku, you got... Wow, I mean, there are so many out there just gunning for you runners. Yeah, man. Every security agency out there, every corporation out there, yeah, they'll hire you, but you gotta remember, you are a deniable asset. Well, unfortunately, it seems like my little tracker is getting pinged, which means it's time for me to go. Well, remember my friends, the tenants, stick to the shadows. Always keep your gun loaded. And never make a deal with a dragon. I'm Edisbox, and I am signing out.
Hey everyone, Nightland here, co-creator of What the Dice, and player of Sparkles for Season 2, to do some thank yous here at the end of our episode. First and foremost, I would like to thank each and every single one of you for listening. We would not be here today without you, and I do mean that sincerely. We never thought we would get this far, and knowing that there's someone out there, yeah, I'm talking to you, the one with the earballs listening right now. If it wasn't for you guys and us knowing that you're actually here and enjoying what you're listening to, we wouldn't have kept going, and it genuinely fills our heart with joy, and I want to make sure that we tell you every single time at the end of these episodes. We are eternally grateful. Second, we would like to take a moment to thank all the things that we use in our day-to-day What the Dicey ways. First up, Epidemic Sound for our sound effects and music, Podbean for being our host, Foundry VTT, and Forge VTT for creating their virtual tabletop gaming applications and services, Craigbot for our recordings, Catalyst Game Labs for Shadowrun, which is the current system we are running. And with that, if you can spare a moment of effort and want to help us out, the best thing that you can do is honestly, tell a friend, share us, drop a link in a Discord somewhere that you're a part of, or take that 2-second effort of hitting a like, hitting a follow, giving us a star rating. Whatever the button is on whatever it is that you're listening to us on goes a long way in helping us fight that horrible algorithm monster. Also, the Tops Company Inc. has sole ownership of the names, logo, artwork, marks, photographs, sound, audio, video, and or any proprietary material used in the connection with the game Shadowrun. The Tops Company Inc. has granted permission to What the Dice to use such names, logos, artwork, marks, and or any proprietary material for the promotional and informational purposes on its website, but does not endorse and is not affiliated with What the Dice in any official capacity whatsoever.
Why do I feel like you just went to your deck and did like a Barcata bend on one of your cards? I'm just imagining that right now.
I will just say yes, but I have absolutely no fucking clue what you're talking about.
Oh, have you not played Bacata before?
I'm not a nerd.
It's a poker game.
Dude, the only card games I know how to play that's gambling is like blackjack. I don't got time for that shit.
It's like blackjack, except you go to 9 instead of 21. But
Sounds
anyways,
like quitter work.
Whatever.
I used to know how to play dominoes. But I
See,
don't
now
know.
that you say that, it kind of is, because you don't bust in the game, because when you go over 10, it resets. You don't actually bust, so you're not completely wrong.
I don't know. I kind of went perverted. When you don't bust, I'm like, what's the fun in that?
No, if you don't bust, that means you're edging, and that means you're playing Shadowrun.
I mean, all right.
Okay, hold on. I gotta post that quote. Give me 1 sec.